camera built into your laptop or?
No, it's separate. So I have a CPU and a monitor, and we have a camera fastened to the monitor, and it acts up sometimes.
Mm.
So yeah, sorry about that.
No.
I think I
Adds a
just
little
need to
color
order a
to it.
new camera.
Yeah.
What's that?
It adds a little color to the whole thing.
Oh, good.
Yes. I hope, yeah, just cleaning out the USB or something would fix it, but maybe not.
Okay, I'll try that. It also has a microphone with it.
Yeah. That seems to be working.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Um, does anyone have any tech questions they want to kick us off with?
I'll be right back.
Have a nice ride to the airport.
At peak times, my Wi-Fi is slow, and yet I think it's on my desktop computer, and I think it's that because I can use my laptop and it's faster. There's a way you're supposed to clean everything out, right? And I can't find the email that tells me how to do that.
Cleaning out the cache and cookies.
Well, is that the only thing I need to clean out, cache and cookies? Or I know I have a thing on my desktop that some trainer told me to use a long time ago about, I don't know, sorting out your stuff, like stuff that's not being used. I don't know if it's stuff that's not being used or if it's old stuff or redundant stuff or what. I haven't really looked into that, and I don't know if I know it used to work when I just clicked on it, but now it may be a different thing. So, but just through the cache, is that good enough? Like,
Cache and cookies will clean out your internet. So if you're having trouble with your internet and that's the only thing you're having trouble with,
okay,
that will help.
okay.
What you might be thinking of or describing is emptying your trash. And that's if your hard drive is full of storage and you're not able to save stuff. Sometimes emptying trash will speed up your computer a little bit.
Not trash in the trash basket, right? Some other kind of trash.
That is the trash.
Oh, well, that's always empty. As soon as I trash something, I empty the trash bucket. Okay, but cache and cookies are, where do I find it?
Do you want to
Under-
share your screen and we'll walk you through it?
No, it's not it's my desktop, and this
Okay.
isn't my desktop, but it's under, is it under tools? Probably.
So let me pull up. What browser do you use? Do you have a?
Chrome.
Okay, let me pull up Chrome for you. So if you go to the three dots over here,
Okay.
there's delete browsing data, which would be deleting
Okay.
your history and stuff.
Okay.
So your browsing history would be like documentation of what sites you visited over the day. So you might want to keep that if you
That's
want
what I'm
to find articles and things. But like if you wanted to delete, Christmas shopping, if you know somebody, is
cookies and
going up.
well, do I want to delete cookies?
So the cookies and other data would be, and cache would be the things
Okay.
clean up. Download history is the history of things you've downloaded. So
Well, now if I downloaded it and then put it someplace else, I could delete the downloaded history.
yeah,
Okay.
there's no reason you necessarily need that.
Okay. All right, that's good.
But I would keep the passwords if that's something you find helpful.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even think I keep any passwords.
You don't have autosave on.
It does
No.
it automatically.
Passwords? It keeps automatically?
No, there's a button you have to hit when you're on a web page to say save this or remember this password.
Yeah, no, I don't they don't do that. The Google thing always jumps up saying, do you want to save this? And I don't say yes or no. I just close the window
Mm-hmm.
so that the next time if I decide I do want to save it, it'll come up.
Right. Right.
All right, thank you.
Yep. And you can change the time too. So if you wanted to just clean out, in the last
Oh,
hour or
okay.
24 hours, or if you want for all time.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
um,
That's cool.
that's helpful to have.
And
But I wonder if this person you were talking to was talking about was your CPU, which I don't know what CPU stands for off the top of my head.
computer poo
Central
poo.
processing unit.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Look at Chuck go.
Woohoo. And since we don't know if he could have said anything.
You should be able to go into, you're on a PC, right?
Right.
All right. You should be able to go in and do, what do they call it? It scans the computer and cleans out all the junk that you don't need. What do they call that, Lynn?
So what it is it will tell you, and I'd have to look at a PC computer. I don't, and obviously I'm on a Mac, so I can't do it.
Right.
But you could open the program and it would tell you how much processing power each app is using right now on your computer. And there should be a button or something that says, clear, delete, um, forget, but it also might be like, oh my gosh, this one, word is using almost all my processing power on my computer. Um, or there's these background programs you might not know are running in the background of your computer.
Okay.
That would be helpful to shut it off if you
So
want.
opening that app or application or whatever it is, it's not going to automatically do something. It's going to give me some choices, right?
Right.
Correct.
It's
Okay.
more informative information than actually doing anything.
Okay.
I think it's
Great.
in settings. If you did a scan in the box at the bottom left hand corner, if you put in settings
Yeah.
or optimize my PC, and something should come up that'll help you do that.
Yeah, I think I even have that as a link on my
There
desktop.
you go.
I mean, that's where the guy put it a long time ago. I know I got to get a new desktop soon, but I have to get a new car first. So,
Oh, sorry.
Well, your car will have a new computer. Maybe you can use the two together.
well, that's what I don't like about a new car. I don't want a computer in my car.
You don't have a choice.
I
There's
know.
there's a half a dozen of them in there at least.
I got a message yesterday or the day before from Microsoft, and it showed me how to measure my internet speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that, and it came up with two numbers. The one on the left was like 653 or 659. The one on the right was something like 159. I don't know what those numbers mean or how to evaluate them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what they are?
Yeah, let me pull up a speed test for you. Um, and we can explain what it all means. Um, so share screen. So internet speeds, if I can have this go through. The first number you'll get typically, and there's different websites where you can track internet speeds, is download. So that's the millibytes per second it takes for something or to download off, like down to your internet. So you go to westminsterpc.com and that's the speed you have to collect that information and download all the information on our website to your screen. So the higher the speed, the faster it is going to allow to collect all that information. The lower the number, the more amount of time it takes because it can't collect that much information at a time. And
Are you
then
s- are you saying that's just on that particular website? It's not related to all of my any search I do or whatever I go
you
into my.
should, it should be your laptop, whatever device you're on, whether it's your phone, your tablet, your desktop, or laptop. Um, if we went to a different site, um, we should theoretically get the same number, depending on what site we do a
Mhm.
test on.
Okay.
So let's, nope, let's see. So let's see what Google's telling me. And it's giving me 300 again.
I
So
was at 600 and something, so that's good.
that's very good. I, I would not be worried about your internet. Were you Ethernet connected into your computer? Do you know
No,
what Ethernet means?
no.
Uh, so if you're not Ethernet connection is going to give you the best quality speed because you're directly plugged into the internet. Um,
Mhm.
so it's going to be the best. It's kind of like plugging in electric power cord to your to a device rather than running on battery power.
Oh
Um,
yeah, okay. I guess I
so
am Ethernet connected. I'm not like between my printer, uh,
right.
but I guess on the laptop I am.
Right. So you're going to get faster speeds on with when you're plugged in with that cable, that Ethernet cable, than if you're on your laptop not connected to anything. Um, so you might have a little bit lower speeds if you are going around, and you might get lower speeds based on where you are in your home and where the router is located in your home.
Mhm.
So if, you know, my router is down in the basement and I'm on the second floor in a bedroom, it's going to probably be a lower internet speed than if I'm in the basement right next to the router. Um,
Okay.
so it could be a fun experiment to carry a laptop around the home and
Yeah.
see see
I
what kind
was
of
I was
results.
just surprised they would offer me, I didn't ask for it. Microsoft just pulled it up and on my screen. And then I was surprised it didn't tell me how to evaluate the results. It just gave me the numbers.
And then the upload speed is how fast it's going to upload that information to the internet. So if
Mhm.
you added photos to Facebook or a video to YouTube or anything like that, it's going to be how quickly it's going to process that information
Mhm.
up. Even
Okay.
submitting a form or something, like if you
Mhm.
signed our guest book, that kind of information would be upload speed.
Okay.
And my
Yeah.
upload is definitely a lot slower than my download, but is that because I've got an old computer?
They should be relatively similar.
Or not?
They're not. Um, if it's dramatically lower, it tends to be the upload speed tends to be dramatic or it tends to be on the lower end. I
Yeah.
don't know why that is, but if it's more than I'd say 50 points, then it's worth maybe contacting your provider and say, is there something funky going on?
Oh, really? It would be that? Okay, see, I just figured, well, my computer's 10 years old, so maybe it can't shoot it up as fast or something.
Yeah, it's not a hardware issue, it's an
Okay.
internet issue.
Okay.
So hardware would be like an app and stuff like this, but this is all over the internet and the cloud.
Right. But they didn't even have Wi-Fi when I bought my computer. So
So you
so
bought this in 1989?
yeah, right. No, they didn't have, it wasn't, I mean, I had to be connected wire with a wire.
Hmm. Yep.
Wasn't FiOS either, I guess.
Nope. Yeah, dial-up was an Ethernet connection, if you remember
Yeah.
dial. and the fun noises it made.
Yeah. Kind of miss that. No.
I think I still have Ethernet connection.
Yeah, Ethernet no longer means you have dial-up. It just,
Right.
yeah,
It's a wire.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a desktop or like a office space, you tend to have Ethernet.
Yeah, that's what I have. Yep. So I missed the conversation about the download and upload speeds.
Yeah.
And did y'all talk about it?
You want us to go back and show you?
Yeah, well, I did mine, and
Mhm.
I'm not sure. It doesn't look right to me.
Yeah.
My numbers were 96.24 and 94.73.
That makes sense. You're
Does
probably
it?
your internet is probably you're paying for 100 over 100. So if you're getting your 90s, that would make sense to me.
Okay.
Um, I heard from the Bells yesterday after I sent the tech email, and they said they were in the 90s too. So,
Okay. All right. I'm going to look at my
Lynn,
mhm.
why would mine be so much higher?
I don't know. You might be being provided higher speeds.
That's why they gave you the speed test to show you were so high.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, what I'd be curious is going to your Comcast or Verizon bill and
Yeah.
or website account and see what you're paying for, and
See if
maybe,
I'm paying for that. I might be because I stream, so I might pay for faster internet.
or if you're bundled or something, and sometimes
Yeah.
they give you higher stuff.
Mhm.
Um, but it also depends on your location too. Sometimes if you're in a place where your neighbors aren't really using internet,
Mhm.
you might get faster speeds because of that. Or a new, tower or something that comes in.
Maybe
Um,
it's because I'm special.
yep,
Could be that.
yep.
Yeah.
They just the internet gods love you.
Right.
Could
Lynn, I'm
very well be
expecting
that.
a call, so I'm going to leave the meeting.
Okay.
I just wanted to get on for a while. So
Yeah, it's always good to see you. Have
thank
a
you.
good day.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye, Dan.
But yes, another factor at play, if you're in a retirement community like Maris Grove, the internet speed, you're sharing internet with all of your neighbors in that area. So if everybody's on the internet, say watching live stream worship at 9:30 on Sunday, the internet speeds are going to go lower because of the demand. And that's what they found early in the pandemic is so many people were on the internet all the time that they had to do all kinds of things to try to add stuff to the area so that people could use the internet effectively. But any other questions that I didn't explain well?
I have a question not about speed, but yesterday, of course, when I was on a deadline to get some, and
Mhm.
some information sent, all of a sudden my computer, my internet went offline.
Hmm.
And ever since then, it's been going offline throughout the day. And I
Hmm.
have to keep going back in and, putting back in my provider. And why? I mean, it's never done this before. And there
Mhm.
haven't been any storms. And I can't really figure out why is this happening now? What's going on?
So you're on a Mac, yes?
Yes.
So, um, if you go to your settings on your desktop, and if you wanted to screen share and we could look at it together, that would be an
Okay.
option. Um, but we want to look at this Wi-Fi section, and I can show you on my
Okay.
computer, but if it's easier to do yours, so we can.
Yeah. And I also, when I hit settings on my
Mhm.
computer, and this is weird, what I get is, and I go to Wi-Fi, I
Mhm.
get a gray box with an empty white box in it. And I cannot get rid of this box and I can't click on anything.
Mm. Yes, share your screen and we'll take a look at it.
Okay, let me go down and get that, where it says share screen, okay.
There's a
And
blue
I'm gonna hit
button.
share. Okay, allow Zoom to share screen.
Yep.
Can you see it?
Not yet. Is there a blue share button?
Yeah, I hit that, so let me try again. I'm gonna hit share, I'm gonna hit.
You might need to turn on privacy settings if it's the first time you're doing it.
I just had a thought, Lynn, when you share
Open,
your
it says,
screen, go ahead.
okay, yeah, I'm still, when I hit that blue button to share screen, it's not sharing because you still can't see it, right?
Yeah. Sometimes there's a setting that says, do you want to allow share screen in your settings under privacy and security?
I can't get into settings. It won't let me into settings.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I just get this gray box that I'm talking about, so I can't do anything in settings to like change it so that you can see my screen.
Right. Have you restarted the computer since it last?
I probably need to do that.
Might help.
And I will try doing that, but then I'll have to jump back on the Zoom, which I
Mhm.
can do.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
that's always the first line of defense.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave and I'll try to get back on and see if that helps me.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Lynn, I
Most-
just had a thought. When you share your screen with us, if you had viruses, could we get them?
No.
No.
Okay.
Good question though. No. Not yet. I will say
They're
that.
not airborne.
They're not airborne
Next week,
yet.
maybe, Nancy.
Yeah.
Give it a year, we might have a different conversation. That's the thing. They're always ahead of us, right? We're playing catch up. So,
I've had a strange thing with my email.
mhm.
So though I still have a Verizon address, AOL took over Verizon's email process. And all of a sudden, about 3 months ago, I discovered that emails that should have been perfectly okay coming into my inbox went into my trash folder, not my spam folder, my trash folder.
Hmm.
So I just have to look in there regularly. I look in there every day because I've missed really important things that way. And it's bizarre. Somebody said, well, just get rid of them and use your Google email. So that's such an ordeal, but
Yeah, it would mean switching over completely to Google and transferring all your files and stuff,
yeah.
which isn't a terrible issue. It's just cumbersome for a while. So
Yeah.
it looks like, according to the internet, which we all know is very credible, that
Yeah.
other people are having this issues too. So it looks like there might be a setting we can turn on. So if you wanted to screen share, we might be able to walk you through how to turn that setting back off.
Okay. All right. So choose what to share. It wants to know. Entire screen
Entire screen works because who knows
and
if
share system audio. Yes. Okay. Now, is there something it's good? Then I have this box on here.
does
All
it,
right. Now what do I do?
is there a blue share button in the bottom corner?
It's grayed out.
Huh. Did you hit the screen?
Oh, wait a minute. Microsoft Edge tab, window. Do I want to share my window or my screen?
Your screen. So click on the screen button.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Come on. All right. Now that box is just still in my way. Okay, now where do I go?
So the share button's still grayed out.
No, I
Hit the share button.
I did,
The
like
blue,
multiple times.
the blue one or the green one?
So there's one that says share. So a box came up, choose what to share with Zoom.
Hmm.
And a box came up and I am on an entire screen and I clicked on share, but nothing's happening. So apparently it's not letting me do it either.
Weird. That doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Why not?
I mean, it's not the same thing that happened to Lori, is it?
No. She got farther than that.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'll cancel. We'll let Lori do her thing.
Oh,
Well,
go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead.
Rhoda's having trouble with sharing
Screen
screen.
share. Yeah.
I did manage to get rid of that box, and I can get into settings now if you want me to
Good.
go.
Good.
Great.
So, and let me see if I can share the screen. Let me hit share. It says open system preferences. So
Yep.
so I go to what? Privacy and security? Or
Yeah, I think that's it.
yeah, and there's a box that says Zoom.
Turn that on.
Okay, turn that.
So it's blue, like the toggle it on.
Okay. It just, the whole thing turns blue. I can't, okay, I'll toggle it. Okay. And then it says privacy and security is trying to modify your system settings. Enter your password. Oh gosh, I don't even remember my password.
That's the password when you log in every time, when you turn the
Oh,
computer.
okay. That
Good
one I
login.
know. Okay. And then I hit modify settings, I guess. Okay. And then, okay, it says Zoom US may not be able to record the contents of your screen until it is quit.
Oh, so it might not record until you restart Zoom.
Okay, so I've got to get off again. Okay. I'm going to hit quit and reopen, and then it says leave meeting.
Yeah.
But Lynn, is it because you're recording that it doesn't want to give it to her?
Sometimes even the section of sharing screen, they consider Zoom like recording it because
Okay, so now I'm back. So now what do I do?
so let's try again.
Okay, so I'm going to go into settings. And then I'm going to go into see if I toggled it. So let me see if I can share my screen now. Okay, I'm going to hit share.
There we go.
Yay.
Hey, I feel so empowered. Okay.
We're so proud of you.
I know, because I am not tech savvy. Okay, so we're trying to figure out why I keep losing my internet. Like,
Right. So can you scroll up to Wi-Fi?
okay. Okay, here we go. Wi-Fi. Oops. Yeah, there we go.
So I'm guessing that Verizon one is your
Yeah.
net. Can you hit those? So underneath where it says no networks and it has a
Mhm.
little check mark next to yours, can you go to the three like dots over on the right hand side that's in a
Yeah.
circle? Click that.
And what do you want me to do?
Is there a pop-up that comes that we're not seeing? So
Okay.
auto is on, so that's what we want. Can you go to network settings? I was hoping that the auto join was not turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that all looks right. Which I know is not what you want to hear.
That's okay, because, at least I know it's not a stupid question,
No, it's not a stupid question.
No. But maybe now that you've restarted the computer, that may fix the problem.
Yeah, it could be.
Yes.
But I think I've tried restarting the computer since that and I was still losing, but I'm hoping maybe now. So maybe for next time I'll be asking the question if I'm still having it, but we can go on because maybe that did fix it.
And I can do some research in between now and then too to
Okay.
see if there's anything. So, yeah. Theoretically, it
I
should
should be good.
theoretically. Keyword. Okay. So, well done. Anything
All
else
right.
you want to look at while we're, because the settings are now working for you.
Okay, good. No, I'm fine with that. That was my only question that I had, that issue I'm having right now.
Great. So Rhoda,
Mhm.
I'm trying to find why it's not screen sharing. Screen sharing not working.
Do I want to share system audio?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try it again. Yeah, it's not responding.
So if you go to your settings section in your Zoom app. So do you see the more? Actually, I'm wrong. Never mind.
I don't know where the Zoom app is. Is that on my?
Hold on.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah.
So do you have the like window that pops up at the bottom of your screen that says Zoom?
Yeah.
And if you click on it, do you get a box? That
Down here. Okay, so it's in more. I don't. So I opened this with my browser. Oh, settings. I think I see it.
Okay, great.
Okay. All right.
So do you
So
see on the left a button that says screen share? I have general video, audio.
it doesn't show screen share over here.
It's not letting me show you.
I have video, I have general video, audio, background, statistics, and about, and it doesn't show share. So maybe I can't share.
Let me see if I can get a photo for you.
Okay.
Actually, screen share might be. So this is the box we're looking for. There we go. Let's try this again. This is the screen that we want to find. Does anything look like that at all?
No, it just has no. It doesn't.
I got it from this window. I don't know if you have this window. Let me share my, stop sharing that. Let me share this.
Yeah, at the bottom of what I'm seeing, I have 3 dots. And when I click on there, then it says there is a settings. But then it just doesn't.
So this is what we want to try to find, which is what I see when I click the Zoom app at the bottom of my screen in the like taskbar.
All right. Well, I don't have that on mine. Hold on. I have a on my desktop. I have a Zoom.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you're on your and if you're in full screen, but at the top of my windows, I have meeting, view, edit, window, help.
I have recording, I have view, I have pop out and pop in. And that's all I have up there. So maybe it's because I'm on the PC.
Nancy, do you have that at the top of your screen? Where it's mine says Zoom workplace, meeting, view, edit, window, help. If you're in full screen mode, you're probably not going to see this. Nancy, you're muted.
Come in.
There we go.
Yes. Now I just muted myself too, and now that's why. I just have pull down menu for view, how to view it, and then it has sign in. But see, I never actually downloaded Zoom other than however it came from you.
Okay.
So I don't think I have the whole thing, although across the bottom I have like share screen and summary and obviously mute.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah. So we must see.
I think I'm the same way.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we have to look at it sometime, Rhoda, if you want to bring it.
Okay.
So at the bottom, you don't have a green share screen icon that says
I
share.
do, but it's not working.
Oh, okay.
She gets the pop-up and she gets the screen hover,
Oh,
but when she hits share, nothing happens,
okay.
which is weird. And I don't know why. Does anybody else have a Verizon email? No. Okay. I was like, we can look at somebody else's Verizon.
It's just me. It's my problem.
Okay, let me show you what I found online for you, Rhoda, if you want to try doing it on your own, but we could also come
All
in.
right.
So according to Zoom's website, or no, oh no, I'm wrong. I'm on the wrong one. So according to Verizon's website, for people that have this issue with their mail, if you go to the right-hand side of the AOL email, click options,
Okay.
and then there should be a spam settings. And then under filters, there might be something that says automatically send to trash or something like that.
Okay.
Help do that. This so let's see. I don't know what this is. No, that's not right. So yeah, I don't know without.
Okay. I'll root around in there and see if I can see something that.
We'll see if there's a filter section somewhere that it might be.
Okay.
Something might have been turned on that auto. We'll find out.
Okay. I'll look in there. Yeah. I'll let you know.
We'll try again sometime.
Thank you.
Are you on a laptop or a desktop?
Me?
Yeah.
Desktop.
Okay. I was like, you could bring it in and I can look at it at the church.
Nope.
Which is one of the reasons we do Tech Time virtually, because
Yeah.
That brings up a question. Are there people who come around, tech people that you know of who come around to homes? Because I have a whole bunch of technical things, and I just like to pay somebody and sit down with somebody who is not going to speak computerese to me, but help me deal with all these issues. And I'd be willing to pay for that, but I just need to know who.
yes. I had some youth that did that, but they've both now gone off to college.
Oh no, darn it. They should have gone to Westchester.
Yep, that would have been great. I know Stephen Craig has made house calls to folks as well. And I've done some on occasion too, but one of the reasons we do tech time too is we talk about any device, not necessarily
Right.
computers and things.
Computers, right? Yeah.
We've talked about TVs, we've talked about printers, we've talked about
Oh,
all
my printer's evil.
every printer is evil. Every printer is evil.
I think Satan lives in my printer.
I don't think you're alone in that.
I use Computer Doctors in Westchester. They used to be on High Street, but they've moved. But I've really liked working with them, and I take my computer, my CPU in there, and they're very good. They replaced my hard drives because of the age of my machine, and that was a big help. But they might, if you took Lori, yours is a laptop.
Yeah. But I have, like TV issues and printer issues,
those things.
like I just want somebody to come in
Okay.
and explain this stuff to me so that I can,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who's hammering away back there?
Well, I got a new door in it was early summer, and I need to replace the weather stripping around the door frame and then paint. They had to cut down my door, so then it needs painting. So they're there working on that now. Sorry, I'll put up myself on mute.
No worries. We don't mind. But yeah, Lori, I've done stuff before for folks. It really depends on what it is. So there's all kinds of things. Variations. But yeah,
We
I
have
don't
a young guy who does all that stuff here for Kendall Crosslands. And I can inquire whether he does anything on the side, Lori, because he's pretty
because
good.
I mean, I'm literally probably 5 minutes away from where you are.
Okay.
Because I live in Kitchens at Longwood, and so
That's right. Yeah, I'll ask.
Yeah, and I know Mayor's Growth has a guy too that goes around and helps people. So there's all kinds of things. And maybe there's like a website somewhere that has local people, but you never know who they are.
That's the problem. I was wondering if anybody had experience with people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But if you haven't found someone during the holidays, I could see if the college kids could.
Which holidays? Easter?
I mean, I'd make a donation to Westminster, I mean, in return,
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, it's hard to say where things are going, and yeah.
Well, and then not everybody knows everything, or they don't know about every device. And whoops, like when I got my printer, the guy totally screwed it up connecting it. Fortunately, I remembered what I had done the last time, so I showed him how to do it.
I've done that too. We have a church IT company we partner with, and a lot of times I'm sitting there watching them. You remote into my computer, and I'm like, "Well, you're going to get there faster if you do this and you do that." They're like, "How do you do this?" Oh, this is how you do that. Like,
did they credit your account?
No. But I'm like, this was useless. I did it all myself.
Right. Even my son-in-law, who's a pro, like, yeah, but you can't do that on my computer. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a real issue and challenge for folks, but
you think a really good person could make, good money, doing that.
I'm sure there is,
Well, but by design, it's sort of depends on the brand. It's not standardized. And that's the biggest problem.
Yeah. And technology keeps changing. So
Right.
you might know it
Right.
today, but in a week, good luck
Yeah.
to you. But yeah. Yeah, it's a real issue and concern. I'm sorry, I don't have better answers for you.
It's okay.
But
Well, my philosophy still is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm sure there's things that I should be fixing, but until they kick me out of 10, I'm not going to 11. So,
yep, I get that. I was looking at somebody's we had a presenter at Westminster that came in and they couldn't share their screen on the TV. And I was trying to troubleshoot online, over the phone and so I wasn't able to really help all that much. They got it working somehow, but I watched the recording of the presentation later and I looked at the like menu bar and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this person was using Windows 2007 because I recognized the menu bar." I was like, "Man, I feel like I've transported back in time." And I was like, "Well, that's probably why you couldn't screen share."
mm,
But yeah, any other
Actually, that could be why I can't screen share because I don't know what, I think I'm still using Windows 10, is it? Windows 10?
Windows
And
10 still works.
yeah,
Several tech time members are still on 10, including
Okay.
Nancy, as you just said.
well, even my
Yeah.
laptop, I don't figure I can make my laptop go to 11 because then they won't speak to each other, right? If my other one is still 10.
Your two laptops will work separately, so they're not linked together.
My desktop and my laptop are linked. At
How are
least
they?
I've got the same bookmarks from both of them.
Oh, that's different.
Oh, okay.
That's the program.
Oh, all right.
So when
The
you
operating system I could go to 11 and well, that's what I should do and see if I like it. Or, well, I don't know, whatever.
but yeah, when you opened Chrome, you probably said import
Yeah,
bookmarks from my previous laptop or
right. Although my Wi-Fi printer does not, well, when I try to make cards on my laptop, it will not print both sides. But a month later, it will reprint the first page of the one I did. And yet it doesn't show because I go in and see if it's in the queue. So after it's actually printed once, can I delete it? It's not in the queue, but the latest, well, it wasn't a month, it was actually a whole week that the new birthday card came out again. It's like, I can't figure that out.
printers are evil.
But workaround, you can do it. I can do it on my card program on my laptop, email it to my desktop, and print it from my desktop.
Points for
good.
creativity.
Yes.
Oh man. Yeah. It's a vicious cycle. Let's see if we can figure that one out. Any other things you guys want to talk about before we break? I don't want to miss
No.
anything for anyone.
No, but I'm gonna leave because the sun is out and I want to get out before it decides to go back in. Bye.